Okay. Hello. Hey, what's up, girl? Oh my God, I'm so glad to see you here. Hey, Nage. How are you? So, right now, I am streaming on Instagram and Facebook Live. So, if you see me looking in one of two directions, it's just because I'm trying to see so that I can engage with both audiences. I'm so glad you're here. I don't I don't think that I truly know with this new setup because I haven't been live on Instagram in so long and I want to tag people. I really do. But I'm not sure if I hit this what's going to happen. Okay, that's for invite to join. Okay, so let's get into it. I don't want to do too much. I am here. My name is Jazz. I'm a makeup artist in Memphis, Tennessee, and so I have come to actually demo Fashion Fair Cosmetics. They launched back on September 13th, and if you don't know what Fashion Fair Cosmetics is, they are a legacy brand that is black owned. So they're owned by Miss Desiree Rogers, who is also CEO for Black Opal Cosmetics. And so Desiree has a partner CEO, and they have taken Fashion Fair and they're bringing it back to life. They are reviving the brand that once went away and has now returned. So I thought it would be fun as I try to re-engage with all of my community, getting back on camera. I thought it would really be fun to show you all how these products really work, and the results that you can get from them. So on tonight, and as you can see, I haven't opened anything. We're going to use the primer. I have a foundation stick, I have a lipstick, and I also have the actual foundation compact. The only product that I didn't get was the setting powder. So, but we're going to set this face anyway. We're going to go ahead and go right in. I want to actually, I'm so eager to open these. I want to see what the products look like on the inside. And it's such a, already coming out the package, it's such a clean aesthetic. White and gold just screams affordable and luxury with the packaging. I'm in love already. I did not. Now this product is actually at Sephora, and so they are pushing heavily to go through Sephora for your match needs. I went about it my own way, so hopefully I have gotten myself a shade that will actually work for my complexion. One thing that I do like that I saw that the brand has done is they have created different complexion formula for different undertones concerning the woman of color, and so that's really good. We're not looking at the typical, if you will. So again, there's the beautiful packaging. Thank you so much. And y'all, that's the shade I'm going to be trying tonight. She's really rich, but she's supposed to be cool undertone. I love how I just refer to all of my products as a she. Hey Danielle, thank you so much for sharing. And I just want to welcome you all in once again. Thanks for coming here on this evening. I don't know that I did the best job trying to ramp this up, but I did want to make sure that I got out here with this. I had the privilege of having Fashion Fair Cosmetics join me in a clubhouse room. Both CEOs, including Miss Desiree Rogers, plus their marketing team, and a host of other individuals. So I just could not see myself to do a demo on this product. Now this is the actual foundation stick, okay, and I'm going to use this because these are flex sticks, which means that you can use them as foundation, you can use them as highlights, and you can use them as contours. So I got this one to actually brighten my face with the color foundation that I chose. And the last but not least, you all should know my signature by now. I love a beautiful red lipstick. And isn't this packaging just darling? I love it. It just so looks. And that's a beautiful red. I was told that it was a bold red. It's absolutely stunning. So we're going to go ahead and create a look with this. I have not tried any of these products. Now I'm going to say that one more time. I haven't tried them. So we're going to go through this process together. And just like I used to do on my Friday Night Lives on Facebook, for those of you who don't know, those were always some of the most comical moments, because I would try products in the moment with the audience. And if it went bad, it went bad for everybody. So if you were ever at a Friday Night Live, please drop some hearts. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I've already prepped my skin. Now, as a makeup artist, I definitely want to encourage you to have a skin prep system, meaning that you use some form of serum and moisturizer before you go in with a primer. I've already done that by using my Peter Thomas Roth moisturizer and my vitamin C serum by The Peel. I added a lot of moisture to my face today, and these products are cream to powder finish. Being that I have a dry skin type, I like a lot more moisture than probably the average individual, because I want the face to set and stay in place, but I also like sort of a dewy look. So let's get in with this primer. She's Peach. I was also informed that these products are vegan, and they are good for all skin types. And when it comes to primer, I focus on my T-zone, truthfully, right in this area, because that's where I'm going to grab any oil if any chooses to join me. And as y'all can see, I saved some time by going on and putting on the lashes beforehand. Now let me say this. This has a very, very light and airy fragrance. It's so light. The notes are so light. So for those of you that might be leery of fragrances, it's not super heavy, but I do want to make you aware that there is a slight note of fragrance so that you can judge accordingly concerning your skin, because I don't want any breakouts because you saw me on the live use something and then there it was. So when dealing with cream to powder finish foundations, I treat them like powder foundations, and so I like to go in with a more dense brush, because the denser the brush, the more product coverage you'll get. So because I didn't get anything like a darker foundation stick to contour with, I'm going to go ahead and go in with a rich color and contour my face. So my choice for the evening to use around my perimeter is going to be my YSL foundation. It lays really well, like a skin-like finish. I want to keep that in the family, and I'm actually going to depend on my beauty blender. And if you're wondering where I got this beauty blender from, I got it from Shop Miss A Cosmetics, and these are some of the best beauty blenders. I also have a tutorial coming up concerning beauty blenders. Okay, y'all can tell I normally don't have my lashes on first, right? So I'm just gonna, and I have a mirror behind me in case anyone's wondering what exactly I'm looking at. Hello, Freedom Riders. Hello, thank you for joining me. Listen, if you're on Facebook, and y'all know Facebook sometimes gives me the blues, please drop a comment so that I can know you're there. So as you can see, that foundation looks like virtually nothing went on my skin. I'm just in love with the YSL foundation, and so what I want to do is go ahead and create a little shadow in my face, and I like to use that foundation to do it because it's actually richer than my complexion is, even though it may not look it to a whole degree. It truly is, and so it's going to give me the shadow that I need in this time around my perimeter. And I'm doing that actually to start the structuring process for my face. I do love that the compacts come with a mirror, so I can go ahead and get in, especially considering I already got my lashes on, y'all. Yeah, I know that's not my usual, but I wanted to save time. So I'm just going to work in here just a little bit where I applied that product. Skin is nice and moist. I'm loving that. Let's get into this foundation. So I'm going to go in with my Shayna B Miami brush. I'm going to start picking up product. Look at how much that gave me. Hey, Jess. Thank you for jumping on. And so just like that, I hope y'all can see. Ooh, that's pretty. And it glides on like butter, y'all. That's pretty. And because I have more discoloration, I'm going to blend downward. Now, what I do love about the fact of this, with it having that cool red like undertone, more of a bronze, I love that because it's going to cancel out darkness. As you can see, any area that's dark in my face is going to disappear under that product. Hey, auntie. Because there are some areas that have darkness in my face. I'm going to go ahead and apply it right above my contour. Y'all, I'm just loving how easily this is laying on top of that product on my skin. I mean, how do y'all feel about the way it looks? Go ahead and hit my forehead with this. Ooh. It's cream to powder, actually, Ariana. It's a cream to powder formula, so it goes on as a cream and it dries down as a powder, which is really good for my oily girls. If you got the oil situation, that means that you won't look like an oil slick because it's going to dry down in a way that really accentuates your skin needs. And I love that. I'm absolutely in love with that. Yes, and I have to say, you know, for some, I think, and let me be frank, I have not watched any YouTube videos on this. I have seen some of the YouTubers putting this out, but sometimes they can compare these products to other products, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get the full nature and scope of it so that I can really give you guys the information on what it's going to do. I'm really loving the blendability. Truly loving the blendability. And in just a moment, something else I want you to notice is I don't go in directly under my eye any longer with foundation. But tonight we're going to have to, because I have the stick foundation, I have to highlight and brighten my face. I was going to pick another shade of this, but I'm really happy that I picked this shade that I did. Make sure you get around the crevices of your nose, good sis. I'm really happy that I did this shade. I'm not going to place it on my eyelids though. Eyelids are greasy. Okay. So for those of you who are seeing, what do you feel about the coverage? I think it's beautiful. I think the coverage is beautiful. It just lays on the skin to a skin-like finish. It's got me blending like Danessa Myricks does. I am just loving this. Y'all, it's like butter. And it's just, truthfully, it's not even sliding around my face any kind of way. It's just, it's so easy and so soft. Yeah, it is going on really well. I have to apply like no pressure with this brush. So that's a plus. Now, that's the foundation compact. With that being the case, we're going to go ahead and get into this stick foundation that's supposed to brighten my face. And I'm going to go back to this compact because I need this mirror, y'all. So, I'm going to go in right under my eye. Now, I will say this. Stick is really round, so probably going in with something flat like a paddle brush would be your friend if you don't have good control of it. But I'm going to just let that sit for a second. And I'm going to try something. I'm going to try something right quick that I do with all foundations that I use. It doesn't matter what foundation it is. It is really rich, auntie, and I really love that. I really love that because with my cool undertone, that works. And it cancels out a lot of darkness in my skin. Can you order these products now, Danielle? Yes, you can actually walk into Sephora and get this product now. That's what I did. So they are available. The brand relaunched on September 13th. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and spritz my face with a little setting spray. This is the Sephora setting spray. I've been trying it out to see how I like it. It's really a mist. I try to stop talking when I do that because setting spray tastes really bad. I learned that all too well. Setting spray tastes really bad. Like really bad. So, depending on the brush that I used, I don't change brushes a lot unless it's absolutely necessary. Ariana, it tastes so bad. I'm going to go ahead and start blending here, and instead of swiping and rolling around like I did with our other, I'm just going to press that in. And we're going to test this ability to blend out in a one saturated space. And that looks good. More of a stippling motion for this area for my people on Facebook. I'm going to go ahead and start working on the bridge of that nose and this forehead, honey. Now, here's the thing. When I'm dealing with liquid foundations, normally I start blending from the outer edges into. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some soft brush stroke motions and blend that outer edge, and then I'm going to go back in on that center. And remember, you're also shaping around your eyebrows and the bridge of the nose there, so placement matters even with a cream product, because guess why? As you can see, where I placed it is where it's sitting. So if you place it there in a really weird way and you cannot blend through it, you got something on your hands. Now, me and my eyelashes, we must look up and see if we can get under this eye. And normally I hold my brush back here, but y'all, I'm gonna have to get a little ghetto and grab her at the bottom so that I can have more control concerning the density of this brush and the way it's shaped. But the blend is beautiful. And in just a moment, we're going to go in with our sponge. I'm going to pull back and upward. That looks really good. Really good. Be careful, child. I almost got myself. Y'all, but I didn't do it. Okay. So, I kind of want to pause right there and I want to talk about it because this product, this is Fashion Fair Cosmetics, and this is their foundation stick, and this color is Rich Brownie, and I use their foundation compact in Mellow Mocha is what I used. I also went in with their primer. It's called the FF Fabulous Priming Serum, and it's really a nice priming serum. Truly it is, and I love a serum. I say every woman needs a serum, and if you can get a serum in your primer and it has this not a gel like texture to me, but more like a water balm, so that's really good. And from what I understand, these are packed with hyaluronic acid as well, so it's really good for hydrating and plumping the skin. So yes, let me say this, because I use Black Opal, and using this too, there's a difference in the two, even in the color selection, the way the product actually lays on the skin. I love it. If I was a girl that could walk around with this on my face like this and it just stay this way, I would, with this dewy look, because this is just the ultimate skin like finish. I have to say I like this color selection more than I do that of what I used in Black Opal, and I love me some Black Opal, but this color selection is better when it comes to women of color. Yes, this lay on is everything. So I'm going to go ahead and set this, and we're going to see how well she plays with powder products that I use, such as my bronzers. And I'm just going in with a damp beauty blender, Again, concerning this beauty blender, the shape of it being teardrop and it being flat, this is one of the best beauty blenders I have. It came from Shop Miss A Cosmetics. You can find them here on Instagram. I tell everybody about them. The texture of this beauty blender allows you to have a flawless airbrushed finish. And so I just want to go over the work that I've done with this beauty blender. And let's take a peek. Because I'm showing from two different camera angles. I want my Facebook family to see really well, and I want my Instagram family to see really well. Ooh, I'm so glad I got this stuff. Truly I am. I'll go in under my eye just a little bit. And so for setting powder, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia. No, yeah, I was thinking to go in with another one, but no, I'm going to go in with Anastasia. She's really good. It's white, but it's translucent, and it mattifies really well. Now, the thing with foundations such as the ones I'm using now, I would say, because this is a cream to powder finish, you still need to set, in my opinion, like it's liquid. So I'm going to take that on my beauty blender, shake off the excess, and in order to start my setting process, I'm going to start from the outside and work in and work under. I have fine lines under my eyes, y'all. I've always had them, so I believe in getting in under there, but less powder you start with, the better. And for those of you who are wondering what that powder was going to look like, given that it's stark white, this is what it does. Yes, Shop Miss A. Shop Miss A. She supplies beauty tools such as beauty blenders, brushes, some liquid eyeliners, cream eyeliners. She has really expanded her brand, the product tools that she offers. But Shop Miss A has some of the absolute best beauty blenders that I've ever used. And I know that the beauty blender itself is a wonderful construct. But this beauty blender cost me literally $1.55, and I've not had to change it out yet. Let me get in here. I've not even had to change it out yet. It cleans really easily. It's very flexible concerning the crevices of the face and the shape of the face. And when it comes to blending a product, yeah, the airbrush finish is a real thing. Okay. Let's get the nose. Now for me, some people do down the bridge of the nose. I get the entire nose because I actually pick up oil in this area for as dry as my skin can be. I pick up oil there. So I blend the entire nose at this stage in the game, because what it's supposed to do is going to do. It's all about knowing your face. And that Anastasia blurs really well. Okay. So now that I've gone in with that, I'm going to actually go in with another powder right underneath my eyes. Wait a minute. I see an area that I didn't get, and I want to take care of that. So I'm going to go in with a small blending brush and right here on the side, because I hadn't put anything at my eyes yet. So while I got that going on, let me go ahead and base my eyelids. And I'm going to use a concealer in the color Chestnut to go right over my eyelids. I don't unless y'all, hey Jazzy, welcome, hello, thank you for joining. Right now I'm actually demoing. I just got done applying the actual Fashion Fair product. I'm doing a demo for Facebook and Instagram so that my people can learn what this product is supposed to look like and what it's supposed to do once you get it. And it's really, really good. And when I say really good, girl, this stuff goes on like butter. And it's made by Black Opal as a parent company, and it's designed for women of color. Hey Tony, welcome. It's designed for women of color, and it's really, really gorgeous, you all. The colors that I'm wearing The foundation base is called the Mellow. Wait a minute, so I don't say it wrong. Mellow Mocha, and I went in with Rich Brownie to brighten the center of my face. Now, thank you so much. Good night, Tony. As I was stating about the product, in relation, because I know that there's going to be a lot of comparison come up about it and Black Opal, but to me, in my opinion, there's very limited comparison in the two. The formulas are different, and it works. The color selection is different. I think we're good. Hey, Fee. I haven't seen you in so long, girl. Hey, thank you for joining. So, getting back into it, let's head on in and apply some bronzer and setting spray and the lipstick. The lipstick is going to be the final piece. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit more setting spray, and I'm going to grab a new bronzer that I've never tried, because why not? And so this bronzer is called Off Topic by Item. I'm going to just go in and use this kind of rich side. I'm going to go in with an angled brush. Just lightly. Thank you, Tony. This Fashion Fair, the Fashion Fair brand is just lays beautifully on the skin. Tony, listen, this stuff melts on like butter, girl. I thought Black Opal was good. This, I have to say, just really took it for me. But my favorite part when looking at the actual lineup was that the color choices that they have. The color choices are really, really befitting of some really unique complexion colors and undertones. So that's always really, really, really amazing and really good stuff. I'm going to apply. Yes, please check them out. They're actively in Sephora. You can actually walk in the store and purchase. I'm going to place a little bronzer right there. That's just my thing. I know some of y'all be looking for a whole nose contour. I'm going to give y'all a little bit more down the bridge of the nose, but right in this area for the faux contour is about all I do. Thank you, Shell. I appreciate my Facebook family for tuning in and sticking in. And just for good measure, y'all, I'm going to throw a little bronzer across my crease and my lid, just for good measure. Just a little bit of smoke, you know, not a lot. Make sure that when you're doing makeup, you know, one thing that I actively teach is that it's not just about putting light and dark in your face. It's about creating a color story that works well for your complexion. So don't think just light and shadow. Think light and shadow with a color story. All of the things need to play well together in order for you to have a seamless skin-like finish on your face. So, y'all, I'm going to put on a little brow, and we're going to get into this lip called Catfight. Now, I've never been one of those girls. I'm not going to get out there and do no catfighting with nobody. But I definitely have to see what this lipstick is all about. Desiree herself said in my Clubhouse room, she said that this is the bright poppin' red of the brand. So I am here for it, child. I'm here for it. I'm going to take a little Anastasia brow wiz or brow dip or whatever it's supposed to be. Brush my hair, my brow hairs into place. Because listen, this demo is truly all about the skin products, the complexion products, and so on and so forth in that nature. So I'm not going to be doing the extra, doing the most with the stuff. Give my eyebrows a little bit of detail. And yes, for those of you who are wondering, she is using a brow pencil, old school. Not a micro brow pencil, a real deal brow pencil. Old school for real. And I'm going to clean up under my eyebrows just a little bit. Hey, April. Because I have like zero brow maintenance, and I'm going to go in with that same chestnut that I placed on top of my eyelid to clean up under my brows. I'm going to start kind of from the center. Give it a little bit more structure. I'm going to let that sit for a second. And I'm also going to get right here and neutralize their hair just a little bit, so it is not so unruly. Yeah, this is how I quickly do a brow. If you need to know a little bit more about that, I actually did a reel on Instagram, Facebook family, and Instagram family. I also did a TikTok on it. Okay, so I'm going to take my finger and do a little bit of that. Take a fluffy brush and do a little bit of blending. Just a little. So that my eyebrows look more maintenance than what they were. Somebody gonna say they better. They better. They're better than what they were, Jessie. And we have eyebrows that look a lot better than what we started with. So we can get into this lipstick. So, our beloved Catfight. Bright red. I love how we have full gold packaging with some white detail. Again, it just screams luxury, y'all. And it's affordable luxury. I want to say this lipstick was right around the $30 price point. Right around it. I was trying to see if I had something like a lip liner near, and I don't, but it's okay. I'm going to use this to line my lips. Ooh, I love it. And what I did, for those of you who are wondering, I just flipped the lipstick over so I could get the tip of it. And line around our lips. Now, any questions about the formula, let me say this. It's not a super duper matte formula. It's not. But she bright. Make sure you exfoliate your lips before you do that. But she is bright, y'all. Y'all, she is as bright as Desiree said. Ooh. And something that I love about the top, just a tip, the top seems to be magnetized. So, hey, Jalen, when you put the top on it, the case is actually going to grab the top and suction it, so you don't have to worry about having lipstick all over the place. So that was the lipstick. That was the primer. That was the stick foundation and the compact foundation, all in one seamless look, and anybody can go anywhere with skin like this. So my final takeaways concerning the Fashion Fair Cosmetics launch: she is still the ultimate comeback kid. Great brand experience, and when I say this product is lush, y'all, my skin looks A1. Y'all, please. Thank you, Tanika. Thank you, Miss Effie. I appreciate the Facebook family for engaging. I thank the Instagram family for engaging. Y'all, listen. Go get your Fashion Fair. That's all I'm going to say. This is a brand that caters to women of color. It's owned by black women. Fashion Fair went away for a very long time. It was off the market for some years. It actually closed down. These women went and got Fashion Fair, bought it, and is bringing it back to life. Hey, Loretta, they're bringing it back to life, and they're doing it for us so that we can have an advantage in the beauty industry on the market, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm in love with the red lipstick. I'm in love with the way my skin looks and feels. It feels like there's nothing laying on my face. Mind you, we sprayed and set with powder, and we still didn't cake up. And okay, for those of you who will watch the replay, yes, we had a snafu with my eye. I don't know, I think the mascara got me, but everything laid beautifully. I'm very well pleased, and I would like for Miss Desiree Rogers and the Fashion Fair Cosmetics team to know that they have done an A1 job with these formulas. Don't try to compare them to Black Opal, because they are different textures and different color family, and it works. Hey, Dominique. Thank you, Auntie. Thanks, D. Does anybody have any questions? I want to answer your questions. Vegan products, cruelty free, able to walk in Sephora and buy them right now. Girl, Dominique, we're going to have to catch up. I was supposed to get with you and I did not. Forgive me. Charge it to my heart and my life. Charge it to my head and my life, not my heart. Man, you need to jump back on the phone. Now, this was fun. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me for 40 minutes. Hey, Cortesia. Cortesia said, is there a specific way to make makeup that doesn't sweat? Now, thinking about your question, you want to wear makeup that doesn't sweat. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. And so the only thing that I can tell you about that is if you sweat in your face, there is absolutely no way to stop it. But you can get a sweat block. And Mayron Prep and Prime actually makes one that you will spray on your face before you actually apply makeup that will help sweat stop breaking through so quickly. And because it's a primer, it also sets your makeup up for the win. Now, I don't spray Mayron after. What I would suggest doing is using a system with Mayron Prep and Prime and also a mattifying setting spray that is more water based so that water doesn't break it down. Yeah, use a water based setting spray and priming system, and that will help you with sweat. Thank you, April. Any other questions? Cortesia, I hope that was clear. If it's not clear, let me know. Water-based. Sephora actually offers a water-based primer and setting spray. Mayron Prep and Prime, you have to order off of Amazon or Camera Ready Cosmetics. Lys, Lys Beauty Cosmetics, they're new on the scene. Also a black owned company for women of color. They provide a water-based primer system as well that will help you. So how y'all like my look? I'm just saying, I really enjoy red lipstick, y'all. That's a part of my signature. And before I let you go, I just want to let you all know, once again, thanks for joining me here, and look out for my content coming out, because I am about to launch a new series and offer concerning creating signatures that allow you to resonate well across all platforms, on camera and off. I call it the Branded Woman. It's going to be a makeup masterclass, but it's also going to come with a lot of different perks that allow you to work with me. as a brand community or a brand individual. So I'm really excited about that. I also have a lot of content that's getting ready to drop for my beginners, because I know I have a lot of beginners that follow me and look to me for information. So I want to really give you the tea, honey. I want to give it to you because I want you to be able to make educated buying decisions and not just ride the wave of trend. That's not okay. You don't need everything that YouTube uses or everything that the videos, you don't need all of that. And you really need to understand the tools that you hold in your hands, such as a beauty blender and what it's designed to do. Thank you so much, April. Because a beauty blender is more than a sponge. I just want to let y'all know that. I want to let y'all know that. I'm so serious. It's more than a sponge, honey. There's a whole lesson to beauty blenders that I intend to drop so that you can actually buy what you need for your face and get the finish that you're looking for. Most of us want a skin like finish, and I'm going to help you obtain that goal. I actually had someone on Clubhouse, she said, I think it was Sonja Mackey. Sonja said, if you could teach me how to do a smoky eye without looking like a raccoon, and I can, I'm going to teach everybody how to do a smoky eye without looking like a raccoon. Thank you. Yes, Dominique, because when you last talked to me, honey, I was on, oh girl, I was on the fence. My back was tore down. Y'all, I went through it for a season. My back had me bound. Thank you, Shell. Y'all, the back had me so bound I had to lay in the floor and not on my bed. It was such an ordeal. But I appreciate Dominique, because Dominique, instead of just coming to me about her offer or what we initially connected about, Dominique actually reached out to check on me in that season and make sure I was all right with my son. And I greatly appreciate that, sis. Me and you have to get on a phone call very, very soon. I'll be reaching out to you by text shortly. So y'all, listen. This is it. I'm not going to have y'all on live just talking for another 15 minutes just because I can and because I'm that pretty and y'all want to keep looking at the face. No, I want you to go to Sephora's website, look at Fashion Fair Cosmetics there, and go to Fashion Fair's website, view the cosmetic line there. You can actually walk in Sephora and be matched for your products. Now, if you don't feel comfortable with the people at Sephora, and I'm always going to plug myself, because just last month when I had my room on Clubhouse with Fashion Fair Cosmetics involved, I did state them that I was hosting a foundation matching class, and it went really well. I had quite a few people from Clubhouse come to that room. So I am actually considering doing that again this month so that you all can get the information concerning matching your foundation, even when it comes down to cream to powder textures like this. And when you see colors like this, when you're actually looking at colors like this and you're not sure if it's fit for your skin, I want to teach you the things that you need to identify with so that you can match your complexion no matter the color, no matter the lighting, brand, no matter the brand. So I think I'm going to do that again this month, so look out for that, you all. If there's no more questions or comments, I want to thank you all again for coming, and I'm about to get off of here, honey. I need to take some pictures so I can send it over to Desiree and let her know that this brand is a success. Listen, until next time, stay great and stay beautiful. I'll see you all later.